think you should.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Fire Trader from firetrading.org, and I wanted to show you guys two very good examples of different reactions that we can get when we have an earnings release. And one thing that I stress in the chat room is the chart leading into earnings, and I want to show you guys two very good examples of this today, and the reactions that we can get. So I want to show you guys here our notes on these two, which is Home and SCVL. Home, they had earnings. They had an earnings beat, okay? But the thing that I stress when we're playing earnings is the chart leading into earnings. It is so important to pay attention to see what the price action has been leading into earnings. If it's been sold off, if it's been consolidating, if it's been bought into, whatever it is, very important, because the stock will react differently depending on how people are positioned prior to earnings. So, Home, they had an earnings beat, but we shorted it. Yep, we shorted it. I wanted right here. Actually, I'll show you guys because we had to change it a little bit during our pre-market discussion. I'll put the link for that video down below in the description if you guys want to watch that one. I go over it in our pre-market discussion, and I have it recorded. So anyways, I said if this breaks below 19 at the open and holds, short it for a fade back down to 17 and under. Now, I'll show you guys, this is what happened here. When I posted my notes about 45 minutes before the market opened. So the stocks still have about 45 minutes to move, right, before the market opens. So I post my notes when we're right up here, and I was looking at this trend line here. If we broke that, looking for a pull right down here to 17 and under. Now, when we were doing our pre-market discussion, it actually fell down below that 19 level, and we kind of started drifting off here back down into about 18. The low 18. So I told everybody, if this pulls out of the open to 17, watch for bottoming, and you can actually take it long for a quick bounce back up to 19.20, then top it off and short it. And it should be an all-day fade from there. Okay? And that's beautiful. That's exactly what it did. It came down, touched that 17, popped back up into 19, and now it just faded off. And the thing that I want to stress the most here is the chart leading into earnings. Okay? If a stock, look how bought up this has been leading into earnings. Okay, if you guys don't know, I've talked about this before in one of my previous videos. There's 4 market phases. Okay, there's accumulation, acceleration, upside acceleration. There's distribution, and there's downside acceleration. Okay, now look, there's a perfect clear example of this right here. Accumulation, upside acceleration, distribution. Now we're actually in the downside acceleration phase. Okay, and when you get a stock that's so sorry about that. When you get a stock that's so bought into leading into earnings like this, unless the numbers are nothing but blowout numbers, it's going to pull, and it's going to gap down even if we have even if we have an earnings beat like we saw today, and it's just going to fade off for the rest of the day. And that's exactly how we played it. Beautiful trade. Now the other one I want to go over here is SCVL. This one, they kind of had mixed earnings. They beat on earnings per share, but they missed on revs. Okay, but I want you guys to look at this. Not bad. You know, it was a little bit bought into leading into earnings. Now, I said we need a little bit more downside at open before we can take it long. Watch for a nice yank it open back down to 29 and under. From there, watch for bottoming and take it long. Let's check it out. Oops, there we go. 29, we got the pull, 29.10, go long. Look. All day move to the upside. Filled the gap. 7-point trade to the upside. And I want to show you guys the chart leading into earnings. Look at this. It was a little bought into leading into earnings. A little bit. a day or two. They're buying it up leading into earnings. But it's not quite as significant. If you see something like that, look for a quick yank out of the open on, quick profit taking, then look for it to get bought up. We are in the acceleration phase, like I was just talking about in the 4 market phases. Accumulation, upside acceleration. We're still in the upside acceleration phase. That means look for that quick pull, look for it to get bought up, okay? I want you guys to see the difference between these two. Just real quick, let me put them up here side by side. Look how bought up this one's been into, or look how bought up this one is. And this one is accumulating. Little acceleration. Look for that quick profit take and pull, and then go long. 2 beautiful trades. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a great rest of your day.